So the Azkals squad's been released for the Challenge Cup qualifiers. We've been able to see the 23-man list. What do we think, guys? Eco?
Well, I think it's a good decision. It's good. Several number of players have been called up, especially the foreign guys. We have Schroff, we have Etheridge, even have Mueller. Basically, we have 2 first-choice goalkeepers. And should be very interesting to see in the next in the games to come.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about who's going to start that game. Obviously, Etheridge is banned for Brunei. Do you think if Mueller plays well, will it be difficult to take him out for the last 2 games?
That really depends on the coach. Whatever the decision of the coach should be respected. I hope that the players also understand it. Sometimes hard to decide who start the game or.
Well, playing the party line a little bit. I like it. It's good. And Ronan, looking at the squad, do you think do you think is there any surprises in the team list? Is there anyone there that you think really has something to prove, or are we missing any key players?
Well, we saw the list for the forwards, and we'd like to see how Patino will play with the with the Azkals. We would also like to see how he will link up with the midfielders, and he also has Angel Guirado, just in case he will have some language barrier with his teammates. And of course, we also have OJ Portera up front, and we think he at the under-23 he has proved that he can take the position. So I think it's another exciting thing to watch out for.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good point to mention. OJ's only 17, but he's just turned 18, and he's been doing really well in the UFL, so it's nice to see him in. And yeah, you're right, Patino should be great. Rufo has apparently even said, Rufo Sanchez, top scorer of the UFL at the moment, said he's leagues above him, and so Patino should be good. Looking at the squad, we've got 3 attackers there. We've got OJ, we've got Patino, and Phil Younghusband. A host of midfielders. I think there's 12 midfielders, 5 defenders, natural defenders, and 3 keepers. What formation do you think is going to come about from this? How do you think Vice is? Because you said he's going to try and get a bit more offensive, a bit more attacking. How do you think this is going to work?
I have a feeling that we'll employ a two-man front line with either Phil or Patino playing up front. Maybe more Patino being the support striker and Phil the up front striker. So we'll see what happens when these 2 tandem up front.
And so often Vice has been playing the 4-5-1. It's been a fairly defensive formation. Can we hope to see a more attacking game against Brunei, Cambodia, and Turkmenistan?
I think the Azkals should take into consideration that with the new rules, with the new qualifying grounds, that the Azkals should be able to score lots of goals against Brunei and Cambodia if they want a pretty much safe, if they want to go to the qualifiers safely, so to speak. So I think they should really work up front.
That's actually a really good point to mention. The qualifying system is so different now. There's no more playoffs and games against each other before a group stage. Only the top 1 of the 4 is guaranteed to go through. Then the next 2 best out of the 5 groups, the runners-up, only 2 will qualify. How much of a problem could that be? Because Turkmenistan, at least in my mind, are the best team in the competition. We've got home field advantage, but how much of a problem could that be?
You see, it might get into their heads. Very simple. The fact that they are the last group to play the qualifiers, the pressure is on them. The need to score a lot of goals, because there's some countries have already scored more than 6 goals in the qualifiers. It might be an uphill climb, but let's see what happens here.
I think how it is at the moment, India are leading those 2 at the moment. So we know if we get more points, either because they got 6 points and they've got a goal difference up, I think it's +5. And so either you'd need to get +6 goal difference or more to guarantee it if there's 2 wins and a loss to Turkmenistan. But do you think there's going to be any problems with match fixing? AFC are really odd about the different dates for the qualifying games. It's a really weird decision that they've allowed them to be on different times, because it's likely that Philippines and Turkmenistan will beat Brunei and Cambodia. A draw against each other will guarantee both goes through. How much of a of an incentive could that be in the game? The final match, do you think?
Well, I hope that does not happen.
Yeah.
Match fixing. If it does, well, right now I think it's pretty much unthinkable. Well, for me at least. But for advantages and disadvantages,
yeah,
still pretty undecided. If it is still possible, I'm not thinking about it at the moment.
Okay. And so let's get back to the squad list. Just finally, who do we think should get in there? We're looking at it. We're not really surprised by a lot of things. We've got 10 European based. We know he's coming into it. If you could pick one player you'd want to get into the team who you think deserves to be in the squad, who would it be?
For me, I really take Jerry Barbaso. He's been solid throughout for Globo in the UFL. And plus, he'll have a big chance to show his prowess internationally through the President's Cup. And that, I think, will merit more calls for him to play for the national team again. Yeah,
definitely. It's been brilliant for Global so far this season, just rampaging down the right side, so many balls into the centre. I don't know how many assists he's got, but he's been doing brilliantly. And Ronan?
You already said Jerry, so I think I'm torn between Ian Arneta and Anto Gonzalez, but I think if I have to choose between the two, I'd go for Coach Anto. Go, hi Coach, and go Maroons. Well, I think he should have another chance at it in playing midfield for the national team. I think he's a smart midfielder, defensive midfielder, and I really would like to see him wear the number 6 that he wants to wear.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him in the holding midfield position. He's done very, very well there. And it'd be good for him to break up some of the... He's very good at breaking up the plays. You say he's very, very smart on the ball. Actually, for myself, Mark Hartman. I really think he's been the best player in the UFL this season. I know there's obviously the personal problems with the management and Mark, but if they can fix that, they've got a gem of a player. He really is one of the best players in the UFL at the moment. So thanks, guys. Jerry Barbaso's done really well, but we've not been so surprised by the Azkals lineup. It looks really good, and we can be really enthusiastic, I think, about the upcoming games. First two especially should be very comfortable wins. So we're hoping to see lots more goals and the Azkals gelling well. That would be great to see. So for more updates, you can follow us at FTW Sports. We'll be updating you during the Challenge Cup qualifiers. So let us know what you think of the lineup.